My name is Bob Turner, President and Publisher of the Braden and Herald, and we're very proud to welcome you to the 35th Annual Golden Herald Awards. Over 4,300 Manatee County high school students have been honored for outstanding service to their school and their community over the past 35 years, and tonight we'll honor another 148. I want to thank METV for filming tonight's event, which they will start rebroadcasting on Saturday, May the 12th. Go to metvweb.com for broadcast information. Thank you to Jim Bruce for leading the Manatee High School Jazz Band as the evening's entertainment. This is the 22nd year in a row for the Manatee High Jazz Band. And just a reminder, please, this is a big night for everyone, and let's don't interrupt it with a cell phone. Please turn your cell phones off. Go ahead and take a minute right now to take care of that. I want to thank those in higher education in Manatee County who have made a commitment to this program year after year, and the schools and the people that have helped. From Bayshore High School, David Underhill, if you'd stand and be recognized as I call your name. David. Braden River High School, Jim Pauley. Thank you, Jim. Bradenton Christian School, Dan Vanderkoy. Lakewood Ranch High School, Linda Nesselhoff. Manatee High School, Matt Kane. Palmetto High School, Willie Clark. Providence Community School, Barry Batson. St. Stephen's Episcopal School, Jan Pullen. Southeast High School, Catherine Smith. The support of you all at these schools is critical, and the program would not be what it is without you. Thank you very much. It's important to make note that these students who were nominated tonight all excel academically. They wouldn't be here. But it's more important to note that they will also have a proven track record of giving of themselves to their respective school and community, and without that, they wouldn't be here. We're excited with the results of tonight's awards. These students are exceptional, not only the students that will be named Golden Herald Award winners, but by the depth of quality and caring among all of the students who are participating in this year's Golden Herald Awards. Tonight, we will award honorable mention recipients and Golden Herald winners. However, at the end of the program, we also have a very special drawing which will result in 2 additional nominees winning $1,000 cash scholarships each. And I hope I do this justice, because to me, this is very touching. These additional scholarships are in memory of a longtime friend of the Golden Heralds and a former employee of the Braden and Herald, Brad Borsheim. Brad died of cancer last year. Brad's family has made a generous donation in his honor. Brad wanted in his will to honor the Golden Heralds with an additional scholarship every year. Brett was a man of service to the family and community, and due to his love of this program and all it's meant for students in this community, these scholarships will help winning nominees continue to develop the important values of family, education, hard work, and community service that Brad exemplified all of his life. Thank you so much to the Borsheim family, and I would like to have a round of applause. We have terrific community partners for the Golden Herald Awards, and every time I'm asked, well, boy, it's really great that the Braden and Herald continues these awards, I have to stop and say, it's not the Braden and Herald alone. There is a strong group of support, and they're here with us tonight, and at this time I'd like to recognize them for their contribution to this event. As I recognize each sponsor, I will invite their representative to join me on stage, accept a small token of our appreciation. First, I would like to recognize our bronze sponsor of the 2012 Golden Herald Awards, Kaiser University. Please welcome Director of Student Services, Violetta Huseman. Try to get better at that picture thing. From Regions Bank, please welcome City President Kimberly Hopper. Silver sponsor of the 2012 Golden Herald Awards, the University of South Florida. Please welcome Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Jane Rose. And now I would like to recognize our platinum sponsors. These two companies have been supporting the Golden Herald Awards for many years. Their support allows us to continue the program year after year. As I recognize them, I would like to invite each to say a few words about their continued commitment to the Golden Herald Awards. First, from Manatee Memorial Hospital, please welcome Chief Executive Officer Kevin DeLallo.
Thanks, Bob. I just want to, again, thank everyone for being here tonight, reaffirm our commitment to this fabulous event, and we're just so proud to be a sponsor and involved in this event. And I'll say just to the parents, keep up the good work. You've done good.
And from Bright House Networks, please welcome Senior Public Relations Coordinator Leah Brown.
Thank you, Bob. On behalf of Bright House Networks, we are so honored to be a part of the Golden Heralds. We believe that volunteering is a core value and a civic duty, and we really encourage all the nominees to continue volunteering and make it a lifelong commitment. Congratulations, nominees, and as Kevin said, congratulations to the parents, the grandparents, friends and family. You guys are doing a great job, and I was lucky enough to be a judge, and I'm just blown away every year at the things that these kids are doing in the community. So congratulations, everyone. And again, thank you from Bright House Networks.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors. I would like to introduce our MC, Mr. Vernon Desir, Vice President of Marketing and Business Development with Manatee Memorial Hospital. Vernon's well known in our community and has served as our guest MC for many years. Vernon is a former vice president of the Miss Florida pageant and has served as a president of the Florida West Coast Symphony Orchestra, Manatee Education Foundation, and the United Way of Florida. He's a member of the Arts and Sciences Board of Stetson University, Community Leadership Council of the University of South Florida, and past chairman of the board of Meals on Wheels Plus. He was named Phi Delta Kappa Community Educator of the Year and received the 2006 Meals on Wheels Circle of Excellence Award and the 2007 Edgar Price Humanitarian Award for promoting multicultural understanding. Vernon is Vice Chairman of the Downtown Development Authority and serves as Chairman of Realize Bradenton, a community-wide effort focused on the revitalization of the City of Bradenton's downtown and riverfront. Please welcome Mr. Vernon Desir.
Thank you, Bob, and good evening to everyone. It's my pleasure once again to be here competing with Jim Bruce for how long can we stand in this position. Jim, we're still here. We're still going. I think I'm 19 years, so you're a little bit longer than me. So I don't know. I have to work a little harder at this. You think? No, that's a challenge, though. I accept that, though. This is such a great event. I'm always honored to be a part of it. And so welcome to the 35th Annual Golden Herald Awards. We're here tonight to honor an incredible group of high school seniors, recognizing them for their dedication to school and service within their community. Each has exemplified their commitment to giving back and spends a great deal of their time making a difference. Each participating school is invited to nominate up to 2 seniors in each of the 15 categories for a total of 30 nominees possible per school. This year, we're honoring 148 outstanding students. You can applaud that. We will name 1 winner and 1 honorable mention recipient in each of the 15 categories. To kick off tonight's performance, I would like to welcome the Palmetto High School JROTC Color Guard, who will perform the presentation of the colors, and Joy Lakin, who will be singing our national anthem. Please stand as I ask you to remain standing until the Color Guard has exited the room.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Thank you to our Palmetto JROTC Color Guard, and great job, Joy Lakin. Now I'd like for you to meet our 2012 Golden Herald Award nominees. I'm sure they're very anxious to get out of that little room over there on the north end of the building. So to introduce our nominees tonight, please welcome Violetta Huseman, Director of Student Services, Kaiser University; Joan Crowder, Executive Editor and Vice President of Bradenton Herald; and Dr. Jane Rose, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And now let's meet our nominees.
Thank you, Vernon, and good evening. Jane, Violetta, and I are delighted to be here tonight as part of this exciting event. We will be introducing the 2012 Golden Herald Award nominees in each category. But before we move forward and introduce our nominees this evening, I'd like to acknowledge a very special group of people who are vital to the success of the Golden Herald Awards. I would like to commend and thank the community leaders who served as our 2012 awards judges. They play a vital role in the awards and have the daunting task of interviewing these outstanding seniors and then selecting the honorable mention recipient and Golden Herald Award winner in their categories. The judges are a select group of community leaders who volunteered their time to perform this task. So let's give the judges in our audience a round of applause. Thank you so much for your dedication and your support. As we introduce each nominee by category, we'll also announce the judges' names. Each nominee will receive a certificate of achievement to commemorate this exceptional honor. Please try and hold your applause until all nominees in each category are on stage. Hardest part. I'll begin with the art category. In art, the judges were Denny Miller, Manatee Players, Dee Dee Hagar, Habitat for Humanity, and Colleen Healy, Colleen Interiors by Design. And the nominees in art are Hosanna Swartz, Providence. Eric Beal, Bayshore. Kirsten Cook, Southeast. Summer Godshaw, Braden River. Jaslyn Gomez, Braden River. Aaron Kenny, Southeast. Nathaniel Kravke, Lakewood Ranch. Catherine Medina, Bayshore. Nora Perales, Manatee. Elizabeth Potter, Manatee. And Victoria Stadlin, St. Stephen's. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in art.
In athletics, the judges were Joe Pickett with Manatee County Sports Commission, Mark Casono with Casono Construction Company, and Teresa Gratton with Champ Sports. And the nominees in athletics are Elisa Alvarez, Bayshore, Tessa Barges, Southeast, Anthony Decker, Palmetto, Riley Dunn, Manatee, Taylor Halligan, Lakewood Ranch, Caleb Jones, Southeast, Kelly Machuca, Braden River, Devin McDermott, Lakewood Ranch, Molly McDonough, Manatee, Mark Medina, Braden River, Derek Ober, Providence, Jessica Slocum, Bayshore, Blair Thomas, Palmetto, Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in athletics.
In business, the judges were Mike Ciceri with Promos by Coastal, Drina Green with United Community Centers, Inc., and Dr. Lynn Holt, Bay Consulting Group. And the nominees in business are Tadirian Cockcroft, Southeast, Elizabeth Garcia, Braden River, Adriana Gomez, Manatee, Kelsey Long, Lakewood Ranch, Anna McCarthy, Manatee, Chris Schuetz, Lakewood Ranch, Taylor Asselton, Palmetto. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in business.
In citizenship, the judges were Beth Trent with Regions Bank, Mary Ann Barnaby with the City of Bradenton, and Ken Larrabee with the Bradenton Herald. And the nominees in citizenship are Hannah Assay, Lakewood Ranch, Michelle Benz, St. Stephen's, Devin Bloom, Bayshore, Matthew Davis, Southeast, Madison Hubbard, Southeast, Justin Jagosh, Manatee, Crystal Martinez, Braden River, Selena Patel, Braden River, Olivia Trevorrow, Bayshore, Alex Weatherhead, Palmetto, Mary Woodward, Manatee, and Jessica Zimmerman, Lakewood Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in citizenship.
In computer and technology, the judges were Troy Beaubien with Manatee Memorial Hospital, Adam Youngman with Hurricane Computers, and Sunita Ludwig with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And the nominees in computers and technology are Emily Goethe, Manatee, Jacob Cargerer, Braden River, Rachel Lindenauer, Manatee, Brianna Liptrot, Palmetto, Eric Vickers, Braden River, Tyler Wade, Southeast, Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in computers and technology.
In English and literature, the judges were Dr. Keith Cavedo with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. Valerie Nelson with Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County. And Stacy Valakakis with Tidewell Hospice. And the English and literature nominees are Brooke Albrecht, Manatee. Alexandra Bowman Palmetto. Matthew Hardy, Southeast. Marissa Kessler, Bayshore. Ashley Martin, Braden River. Brianna McKelly, Palmetto. Elizabeth Navarro, Braden River. Ashley Ogadegbe, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in English and literature.
In foreign language, the judges were Maria Jackman with Family Partnership Center, Mark Masferer with the Bradenton Herald, and Jessica Perez Makeda with Spanish Academy of Bradenton. And the nominees in foreign language are Ronaldo Calzadilla, Southeast. Sarah Falls, Braden River. Andrea Guevara, Palmetto. Grace Gouchari, Manatee. Samantha Howard, Bayshore. Juan David Oruela, Bayshore. Alma Perez, Palmetto. Sarah Renellis, Manatee. And Daniela Villalobos, Roland D., Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in foreign language.
In general scholarship, the judges were Sharon Hillstrom with Economic Development Council, Terry Wells with Whitney Bank, and Kim Cusano from Icon Clinical Research. And the nominees in general scholarship are Caitlin Degelman, Lakewood Ranch, Michael Dreger, Bayshore, Danny Duguay, Lakewood Ranch, Jacob Jordan, Manatee, Danielle Kibbe, Manatee, Stephanie Morgan, Bayshore, Zil Patel, Southeast, Mandy Peebles, Braden River, Marin Reggie, Braden River, Maximilian Stabler, Southeast, Kelly Thompson, Bradenton Christian, and Andrew Vasquez, Palmetto. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in General Scholarship.
In journalism, the judges were Tracy Rosa with Game On Nation, Jim Jones with Bradenton Herald, and Jamie Carter with Early Learning Coalition. And the nominees in journalism are Marsha Ambrose, Manatee, Christy Childers, Braden River, Michelle Donato, Southeast, Alexia Fernandez, Braden River, Kaylee Glitter, Southeast, Brianna Griffin, Palmetto, Kara Inglis, Manatee, Tyler Lyles, Palmetto, Escarly Liscano, Bayshore, Ashley Redemaker, Lakewood Ranch, Aista Zalapuga, St. Stephen's. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in journalism.
In mathematics, the judges were Patrick Bryant with Green Hamrick, Perry, Quinlan, and Shermer, Brinann Basayo with South Florida Museum, and Dr. Trish Hunsader with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And the nominees in mathematics are Kaylin Baker, Bayshore, Kevin Espinette, Manatee, Kevin Healy, Palmetto, Brett King, Braden River, Catherine Pace, Manatee, David Sanchez, Bayshore. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in mathematics.
In music, the judges were Ann Delzer, recording artist and musician-songwriter, Ben Bacher with McGee Signs, and Lori Fetzer with Big Daddy Band and A.D. Morgan Corporation. And the nominees in music are Cassandra Alley, Lakewood Ranch, Lanisha Senick, Braden River, Mackenzie Miola, Braden River, Zachary Correa, Lakewood Ranch, Joy Lakin, Manatee, Ma Lin Lee, Manatee, ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in music.
In science, the judges were Ingrid McClellan with Keep Manatee Beautiful, Dr. James Wells, retired executive, DuPont Company, and Hudson Slater, Masterpiece Creations. And the nominees in science are Santiago Bejarano, Palmetto, Alana Bobelis, Southeast, Michelle Durr, Lakewood Ranch, Sarah Ecker, Manatee, Sarah Kinsey, Braden River, Caitlin Koo, Palmetto, Hung Tui T. Win, Braden River, Robert Norris, Manatee, Tyler Chapolry, Bayshore, Jennifer Steele, Bayshore, Justin Shuka, Southeast, Kelsey Thomas, Lakewood Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in science.
In social science, the judges were Mark Barnaby with Blaylock Walters, Amanda Edge with Anna Maria Oysterbar, and John Kaklis with Women's Resource Center. And the nominees in social science are Sira Mora, Southeast, Carlos Cadena, Palmetto, Elizabeth Curry, Braden River, Andres Diaz, Braden River, Michael Morris, Southeast, Claudia Perez, Bayshore, Alexandra Roberts, Manatee, Kelsey Torek, Manatee, and Kyle Whelan, St. Stephen's. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in social science.
In speech and drama, the judges were Lee Brown with Bright House Networks, Kenji Trujillo, entrepreneur, and Mimi Sheffer with Fountains at Lake Point Woods. And the nominees in speech and drama are Samantha Grutzner, Palmetto, Casey Henshaw, Lakewood Ranch, Clarissa Martin, Bayshore, Elizabeth Pratt, Manatee, Trina Rizzo, Manatee, Shelby Shin, Southeast, Alexander Zikafus, Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in speech and drama.
In vocational, the judges were Michelle Moore with Kaiser University, Bill Barbanera with Barbanera Woodwind Studios, and Janet Arena with Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall. And the nominees in vocational are Melissa Godfrey, Southeast. Jamie Machini, Lakewood Ranch. Emily Melchior, Braden River. Cindy Paul, Manatee. Audrey Tappan, Palmetto. Marina Taylor, Manatee. Marshall Tipton, Bayshore. Kyla Truwell, Bayshore. Maddie Winship, Lakewood Ranch. Danielle Zaris, Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald nominees in vocational.
Thank you, Joan, Jane, and Violetta, and congratulations again to all of our 2012 Golden Herald Award nominees. Let's give them all a round of applause. And we hope those that were held up in traffic were able to arrive here. What a exciting time. We hope no one was unfortunate enough to miss this. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some very special people who play an integral role in this program's success. Our 2012 school coordinators of the Golden Herald Awards program. Obviously, without them, this program would not be possible. Once each student has submitted his or her Golden Herald Award application, the coordinators, together with school principals and fellow teachers, have the task of selecting no more than 2 seniors from each category to represent their schools, each of whom then becomes our Golden Herald Award nominees. This year's participating school coordinators are, and I think they're seated over here on my left, your right, Chris Brady with Bayshore High School. Would you please stand and let us recognize you? Right back there. Stephanie Shue, Braden River High School. Julie Kennard, Braden Christian School. Candace DeLaser, Lakewood Ranch High School. Michelle McCarthy, Manatee High School. You brought your cheering section, Michelle. Jennifer Little, Palmetto High School. Kathy Sherrick, Providence Community School. Beth Teskey, St. Stephen's Episcopal School. And Daniel Bradshaw, Southeast High School. And now you may give them all a round of applause. Nominees, your dedication of countless hours in serving your school and community is a true example of leadership, and each of you serves as a role model for your peers and those that will follow. I would say that every one of you is a winner here tonight, and we applaud you for making it this far to nominee status. And so up until this moment, only the judges and a select few have known who the honorable mention recipients and award winners are. So without further delay, let's move on with our program. Here to present the honorable mention award winners in each of the 15 categories are Leah Brown, Senior Public Relations Coordinator for Bright House Networks, and Kimberly Hopper, City President, Regions Bank.
Thank you, Vernon, and it is indeed an honor to be here tonight to present the honorable mention recipients with their awards. Each will receive a commemorative plaque and a $300 cash award. We ask that each honorable mention award winner join us up on stage and remain on stage until every category winner is announced. Now let's get started. The honorable mention award in art goes to Catherine Medina, Bayshore High School. There you go. The honorable mention award in athletics goes to Anthony Decker, Palmetto High School.
Our next honorable mention award in business goes to Tiderian Cocroft from Southeast High School. The honorable mention award in citizenship goes to Matthew Davis, also from Southeast High School.
The honorable mention award in computer and technology goes to Jacob Kargauer, Braden River High School. The honorable mention award in English and literature goes to Elizabeth Navarro, Braden River High School.
Our next honorable mention award in foreign language goes to Daniela Villalobos Rolandi from Braden River High School. The next honorable mention in general scholarship goes to Danielle Kibbe, Manatee High School.
The Honorable Mention Award in Journalism goes to Christy Childers, Braden River High School. The Honorable Mention Award in Mathematics goes to Brett King, Braden River High School.
Our Honorable Mention Award in Music goes to Zachary Correa, Lakewood Ranch High School. Our Honorable Mention Award in Science goes to Kelsey Thomas, Lakewood Ranch High School.
The Honorable Mention Award in Social Science goes to Sierra Mora, Southeast High School. The Honorable Mention Award in Speech and Drama goes to Shelby Shin, Southeast High School. Our Honorable Mention Award in Vocational goes to Cindy Paul, Manatee High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our Golden Herald Honorable Mention winners.
Thank you, Kimberly and Leah, and congratulations to all of our honorable mention winners. Outstanding job. Now it's with great pleasure that I present to you tonight's entertainment, this tradition of the Manatee High School Jazz Band. So please welcome, for their 22nd year, or 21st year in a row, the famous Manatee High School Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Jim Bruce. We've now come to that very special part of our program, the presentation of our Golden Herald Award winners. Each of the winners this evening will receive a commemorative medal, an awards plaque, and a $1,500 cash award. Here to present the 35th Annual Golden Herald Awards are Manatee Memorial Hospital's Chief Executive Officer, Kevin DeLallo, and Summer Smith, everybody's favorite reporter from Bay News 9. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald Awards.
Good evening. Summer and I are so excited to have the distinct honor of presenting the 2012 Golden Herald Award winners. Up until now, this has been top secret. So without further delay, I begin with the category of art. The judges in this category of art described tonight's first nominee as poised, articulate, genuine, and motivated. What made this nominee stand out? The judges say, quote, "It was their passion for helping the underprivileged, a true passion." The stage is where this nominee says she feels most at home. Their love for theater and dance have helped them blossom into a responsible and dedicated leader. Using that leadership in special ways, the nominee has contributed to the betterment of their school and community on many levels. They have served as assistant choreographer of middle school productions, became the dance captain of their high school's first musical production, served as committee chair for Pirate Fest, through student leadership class, and organized a non-profit event that shared the spirit of the holidays with the community. This student also served as committee chair for multiple projects in Key Club, including creating a first-place winning Memorial Day float in a local parade. But it was through her grandmother's church that she was able to share her love for dance with eager students whose parents could not afford dance lessons. With the supervision of the dance ministry leader, she gave free lessons to elementary-age students every week and helped them perform for the Easter Sunday festival. Her grandmother started Kingdom Courtyard, a clothing and food donation center at the church. Kingdom Courtyard is where this nominee says she has devoted hundreds of hours of service. Her goal through her volunteerism is to help people and families in need, many of whom are educated, former successful members of the community that had lost their jobs in the recession. She managed a Kingdom Courtyard room that offers men's, women's, and children's clothing. She hoped the donated suits would help men and women gain confidence while on interviews and help them stand a chance at gaining competitive jobs. She was overjoyed when she saw a mother cry when she helped her daughter with a party dress, something the mother said she could never afford, but made the little girl look like a princess. This gracious nominee says she strongly believes that each person has the ability to make a unique and magnificent change in the world. And she hopes that through her service, she will do just that. Her teacher says she is, quote, generous in spirit and ample in talent. She is a sterling choice. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Art is Jaslyn Gomez from Braden River High School.
Described as hardworking, driven, and dedicated, the student nominee in the category of athletics is very passionate about running. They have developed leadership skills as captain of the cross-country team and have used those skills to lead the team even when faced with adversity. This nominee believes that a true leader understands that you don't have to be in an authoritative or labeled position to make an impact or inspire change, and that some of the most important leaders have started out by not telling others what to do, but by leading by example. This outstanding student keeps a positive attitude and encourages others to achieve their personal best. A track runner, cross-country runner, and soccer player, the student also thrives on helping others through her many service organizations. She serves on National Honor Society, Student Council, Class Advisory Board, yearbook staff, and has received a White M, the highest academic honor at her school, grades 9th, 11th, and 12th. After realizing how much running had improved her health and confidence, she wanted to share that with others. She developed and leads Canes on the Run, a club devoted to encouraging healthy and fit lifestyles. Each member is asked to make their own personal goal, which they work toward with the support of the club. They meet weekly for group runs and also reach out past their school and volunteer at local races, offering their time and energy. This student leader stands as a healthy role model in the community and even encourages friends and family to become healthier and exercise. The nominee's coach says he has witnessed her great athletic improvement and has seen her grow into a mature, hardworking young woman who sets goals and then does what it takes to achieve those goals. He describes this student as caring, balanced, well-rounded, and driven. Sounds like a real go-getter. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Athletics is Riley Dunn from Manatee High School.
Next category is in the category of business. The teacher of the nominee in the category of business says, quote, "This unparalleled student is the finest, most promising student I have ever known after 22 years of teaching. They have approached each and every aspect of their life as one should in effective business with positivity, professionalism, and enthusiasm, and with integrity. This nominee ranks first in her class and has received numerous awards and recognitions, including the National Business Education Award, the Harvard Book Award, and has placed in many Future Business Leaders of America and Technology Students Association competitions. She is president of the French Club, president of Future Business Leaders of America, president of the United States, whatever, vice president of academic team, National Honor Society, founder member of the Samaritans Program and Project Hope. To top it off, this young lady is the first student ever to be accepted into Harvard from her high school. But I have a lot of red that you're going to be wearing up there. Admittingly, living in what she said is perhaps the most dangerous neighborhoods in Palmetto, she says she has seen drugs being dealt, girls becoming pregnant at the age of 13, and teens her age becoming involved in gang violence. Seeing these unfortunate situations has motivated her to achieve greatness and to reach out to her community, hoping to help make a difference in people's lives. This inspired her to initiate a nonprofit community service organization called Project Hope, helping others by preaching eternity. They mow lawns for elderly and widowed and help feed over 200 families a month by handing out food baskets. But it was in 2009 that Project Hope expanded. This nominee, along with other Hope members, began to compile statistics on teen gang involvement, drug use, dropout rates, and pregnancy rates. They found the number appalling and decided to spread their efforts to reach the youth of the community. They speak to teen audiences, instilling messages of hope and bright futures. The group is now pursuing collaboration with the Department of Juvenile Justice to voice their message of hope to juveniles in county prisons each month. What drives this young woman to reach for the stars and help make a difference in the life of others? She says it's her hardworking parents who provide a sound and supportive home founded on the principles of humility, faith, family, and service to the community. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Business is Elizabeth Garcia from Braden River High School.
The judges in the category of citizenship describe the nominee as passionate, driven, and positive. This student has been involved in countless service activities, is a member of the National Honor Society, treasurer of the choir, holds varsity letters in swimming and diving, and is the teen advisor of the Jewish Learning Institute. Their honors history teacher says they demonstrate the highest commitment to hard work, quality, and success, and that they repeatedly exceed expectations both in and out of the classroom. But what is most impressive to this teacher is this nominee's commitment to her faith and heritage. Listen to these words spoken by the nominee. I have learned that the power of one individual is incredible. One person can alter the future. One person has the ability to make a lasting difference in our society. Over the past few years, this student vowed to begin their process of changing the world, starting at their school. From the first time this nominee learned about the Holocaust in Hebrew class, she felt an instant connection with the horrific event that took the lives of millions. As March of the Living Young Ambassador, she traveled to Poland and Israel with 7,000 teenagers from all over the world. They celebrated Israeli Independence Day in Jerusalem, and on Holocaust Remembrance Day, they gathered outside the gates at Auschwitz, Birkenau in Poland and marched through Auschwitz, a camp in which many of their relatives perished, to demonstrate the world that Hitler's solution failed. This caring young lady describes her feelings as she walked through the entrance gate to Auschwitz. She says, "I decided to walk in so I could later walk out for all those who didn't." Upon her return, she vowed to promote Holocaust awareness in her school and community. She has spoken at various events and has written essays for local newspapers to educate the public about the horrors of genocide. But it was when she started public school that she realized how little the students around her know about the Holocaust. Having the privilege to hear stories from countless survivors, she realized that these survivors weren't going to be around much longer. In fact, her generation will be the last that is going to have the opportunity to hear their stories firsthand. She produced a Holocaust awareness program and invited 15 Holocaust survivors to her school to tell their stories to over 1,600 students. She watched tears trickle down the cheeks of a row of students as they listened to stories of hardship and survival. She then realized how impactful the project was. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Citizenship is Jessica Zimmerman, Lakewood Ranch High School.
Computer and technology. The judges in this category of computer and technology describe the nominee as a selfless and humble human being who has vision, drive, and a personal commitment to community. This Technology Student Association president has spent numerous hours volunteering at local schools. During the summer, they helped Tara Elementary School teachers set up their computers, printers, smart boards, projectors, and other technology devices. They also assisted in setting up classroom technology and instructing teachers on how to use new programs and systems. At Haley Middle School, they helped students with various technology projects, including VEX Robotics and medical technology and chapter team events. They even led a team of students to create a robotic raccoon who teaches young children how to recycle. Placing first in state and national TSA conferences, this student has also been inducted into the National Honor Society, earned a 5 on the IB Information Technology and Global Society exam, and became a part of their school's Renaissance program in the category of highest honors. But it was an endeavor close to home that this nominee says is the most important project he has ever been involved in. His younger brother, Quentin, suffers from a rare heart disease called Loeys-Diaz syndrome, LDS. The disease has impacted their entire family tremendously, as Quentin has spent about a quarter of his life in a hospital and has been through over 40 surgeries, including an open heart surgery at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore. In 2008, it was this nominee's quest to help Quentin raise money for LDS research to help kids just like him. He assisted Quentin in writing an email that went viral, asking people for $1 to help fundraise for LDS research. He learned Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Microsoft Publisher, and other software design programs to successfully create the website, www.quentinquest.us. This nominee added photos of Quentin and his LDS friends and doctors, a database where donors could track progress, and also filmed a short video of Quentin as he highlighted on the website. In the first year of the quest, they raised over $12,000. This caring young man says he was happy to use his knowledge and interest in computer science and technology for the betterment of others, especially his brother. He says Quentin is incredible, and although he has had to endure so much, he is always in good spirits. Through this fundraiser, he has inspired me, and I am honored to play a role in Quentin's quest. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Computer and Technology is Tyler Wade from Southeast High School.
little height difference there. Well, listen to these amazing words describing the student nominee in the category of English literature. They possess a quiet leadership quality and also a deep sensitivity and appreciation to people and their surroundings. They are honest, mature, intelligent, calm, and articulate. Quite an introduction, wouldn't you say? As a 4-year Key Club member, this individual has helped participate in many community service opportunities, including Walk for Life to raise suicide awareness, World Hunger Banquet, and working concession stands during school football and basketball games and at the Manatee County Fair. And since they plan on majoring in environmental science, cleanup-style events are important to them. They participate in Adopt a Road and Adopt a Shore, picking up trash thrown or dumped on our roads and our beautiful beaches. Yet there is an area of his life where he really shines. His love for books led him to what he says is his most important community service project. He created Tales for Tykes, a project aimed at collecting gently used books for students from preschool to early middle school. All of the books will be donated to Daughtry Elementary, a school that this nominee says has a disproportionate number of underprivileged children, only 10 minutes from his high school. The beneficial impact that books have had on his life is what drove him to create this project. He says, quote, "I have been an avid reader ever since I was old enough to read. I would read during lunch, dinner, and even sneak a few pages after my bedtime had passed. And even though our family now owns 2 laptops, a Wii and a PlayStation 3, I am still a dedicated reader, polishing off 300-page novels in less than a week." For Tales for Tykes, he designed a custom brochure to help promote the project and work with the principals of Daughtry Elementary to get their signature and the school's seal in the brochure for authentication. He collaborated with his church pastor, his neighborhood homeowners association leader, and area bookstores to allow him to put drop boxes on site, which would greatly expand his book collections. His goal is to collect at least 5,000 books so that each student can return home with several new books to read. The IB English teacher clearly describes what this nominee is all about. He has a quiet and deep-seated determination that shows in his work and work habits. He is dedicated, determined, and diligent in all he does. Tonight, he's a Golden Herald winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in English and Literature is Matthew Hardy, Southeast High School.
Foreign language. In the written recommendation, the school's Spanish teacher and Spanish club sponsor points out that the nominee of foreign language has always demonstrated more enthusiasm for Spanish than any other student they've had. The judges describe this student as innovative, motivated, and passionate, a true pioneer among their peers. Volunteerism started at a young age for this nominee. In 6th grade, she started at Pace Center for Girls, an alternative school for girls at risk of dropping out of secondary school. She helped pass out lunch to the girls and talk to them about current events. She enjoyed making a connection with them, especially with the Hispanic girls, as she got to learn about their culture and how different it was from hers. A few years later, she volunteered at Pace's new at-risk elementary school for girls in the SONG program, Save Our Next Generation, tutoring and mentoring the girls. Since the majority of them were English language learners, or ELL, students, it was her duty to help introduce English words, and in turn, the students would help her acquire new Spanish words. This experience created awareness in the nominee to make change. Senior year, she was elected president of the Spanish Club. As president, she helped grow membership by 150% and was determined to encourage members to speak Spanish outside the classroom and to learn about the Hispanic culture. The goal of this stellar student, who ranks in the top 2% of her class, was to promote diversity, not only for the Spanish Club, but among the entire student body. She formed Bridging the Gap, a mentoring program which aims at helping ELL students to successfully interact and communicate with students outside of ELL and focus on improving their standardization test scores. During their mentoring session, the ELL students read aloud to their mentors, and then the mentors would assist them with answering the comprehensive questions. The program introduced various reading strategies that would help them better comprehend reading passages on the FCAT tests. This bright young woman concludes by saying, quote, "The skills that I have acquired through foreign language have not only been beneficial to me, but have also allowed me to share Hispanic cultures with others. Through my leadership in Spanish Club, founding Bridging the Gap program, volunteering in local schools, and tutoring struggling students, I have had the opportunity to effect changes and improvements in my local community." Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Foreign Language is Sarah Falls from Braden River High School.
Well-balanced best describes the nominee in the category of general scholarship. This description, given by the business teacher at their school, will explain. As a mother and a teacher, it fascinates me to watch this student maintain poise and grace as they manage the enormous number of responsibilities and commitments they have. Being a member of the National Honor Society and the youth group at her church has enabled this student to improve their school, community, locally, and abroad. The student taught in a children's Bible school program while on a mission in the Bahamas, worked with deaf children in an orphanage in Peru, and assisted in a health clinic serving the very poor gypsy population in Hungary and Romania. Back home, they tutor students after school, including tutoring 2 State College of Florida students. She serves on the Fellowship of Christian Athletes at her school, has volunteered at youth baseball camp, and works concessions at Little League and Pop Warner youth football games. Oh yes, and she does all of this and manages to maintain a job. She works about 20 hours per week at a local chiropractor's office. But to this young woman, service to her church and community has always been her passion. By far, the greatest influence she has had in helping improve her community has come as a result of an initiative she started at her church. Knowing the importance of reading and its connections to academic success, this nominee developed a book drive and summer reading program for the underprivileged children who go to her church. While volunteering as a bus captain assistant, this nominee noticed that these children struggled with reading. She felt like she needed to do something to help. With approval from her pastor, she created a book drive at her congregation. Hundreds of books were donated to her Books on the Bus drive. The children checked out books each week, and if they wrote a book summary, they received a special treat. The nominee found that the book drive helped the children become better readers and better students. According to the judges in the category of general scholarship, this student nominee has self-motivation and initiative to recognize a need in the community and have dedication, commitment, and drive to make an impact in a positive way. Their global perspective on community service is impressive. We couldn't agree more. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in General Scholarship is Mandy Peebles, Braden River High School.
Category of journalism. Passionate, dedicated, and optimistic. is how the judges describe this nominee in the category of journalism. In addition to dedicating numerous hours to their school newspaper and an internship with the local newspaper, this student is also on the academic team, student government, senior advisory board, and National Honor Society, and will probably be President of the United States as well. Being a member of these clubs has opened countless doors of service in both school and the community. Like participating in Walk for Life, a suicide prevention walk through Manatee Glens, participating in Manatee Team Court and Random Cards of Kindness, an organization dedicated to writing cards to ill children. Writing is something this young lady has always gravitated towards. She says, having the opportunity to educate and inform people is what motivates me to record words that resonate with them. I write to teach and inspire. And for 4 years, I have dedicated every word toward an audience, hoping to convey a message that they will in turn can pass on to someone else. She became editor-in-chief of her school newspaper in search for opportunities in which she could write for a larger audience and teach people new things about themselves that could potentially help them. It was her internship with 7 Diaz newspaper that introduced her to a new form of journalism, a form that was more focused and empowered Hispanic people to take action in their lives and becoming aware of what opportunities they had. Her stories covered civic action, social rights, and education, information all geared toward empowering Latinos to gain further control of their futures. She also joined Unitas Now, a nonprofit organization that promotes civic participation and political awareness among Hispanic communities. Her work within Unitas Now was to write articles that promoted conferences offered by the organization. These conferences provided information about Hispanic educational awareness, specifically what every Hispanic student in high school and college needs to know about applying to college, gaining financial aid, and how to plan for their futures. This motivated writer, whose articles have been published in over 5 local publications, says that is her hope that once she graduates, she will leave behind a legacy that motivates and inspires student journalists to pursue greater, bigger stories that have an impact on their peers and their community. Her teacher says that, quote, this nominee's supervision, the paper has risen to become one of the best scholastic newspapers in the county. She can be relied upon to write, design, edit, and organize all aspects of the paper. She is well respected by her peers and an excellent role model for her staff. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Journalism is Alexia Fernandez, Braden River High School.
This nominee in mathematics is introduced to us by their teacher as someone who is confident, hardworking, and reliable. And the 27 years of teaching high school mathematics, this teacher says she has met only a few students as driven and motivated as our young nominee. Academically, this young lady began her pursuit of a college education as a junior, taking dual enrollment college algebra and dual enrollment college trigonometry. She is vice president of the National Honor Society and is honored to serve as president of Mu Alpha Theta, the Mathematics Honor Society. Yet for the past few years, she has been involved in a special program through Mu Alpha Theta that has captured her passion for mathematics and sharing it with others. She volunteers for family nights, an evening where Mu Alpha Theta members travel to local elementary schools to play math-related games with the children. She loves to see the excitement in the children's eyes when they come to play math with them. Students earn small prizes for answering questions correctly, which this nominee says is a great way to show that education, especially math, can be fun and rewarding. Parents of these children have also commended this nominee, thanking her for getting their children excited about school. As Mu Alpha Theta president, it is also this student's responsibility to contact all the elementary schools, schedule the family math nights, speak with the principals about the program, and make sure everything runs smoothly. In her own words, this nominee says, "I feel so accomplished and blessed that I have had the opportunity to better the school and community through my love of education. I want nothing more than for students to gain a passion for learning and mathematics especially." The judges viewed her as an enthusiastic, highly motivated, inspiring individual. Her clear plans for continuing her service beyond high school and her leadership role in math-related service were noted as important aspects that set her apart from the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award Mathematics is Kay Lynn Baker, Bayshore High School.
Music. The choral director best describes the nominee in the category of music as a capable leader with incredible talent. The teacher goes on to say this nominee is an outstanding musician who is motivated and focused. Their attitude is always positive, and they are never afraid of a challenge. Helping to develop their leadership skills, this individual serves in the Beta Club and Key Club. She is in 3 workshop bands in the community where they practice twice a week and perform once a week. They also set up family-friendly music events at their church. They charge $5 for a wristband to participate in unlimited carnival activities, bounce houses, and rock climbing. All proceeds go to a malnutrition center in Guatemala, a center near and dear to this nominee's heart. Although these duties take up most of the nominee's time, they still find those extra hours every week to give back. They help sort food, stock pantries, pass out boxes at a local food pantry. They also fundraise for Muscular Dystrophy Association, Our Daily Bread, and Jesus Wells, a program that builds wells in third world countries that have no clean water to drink. Where the bulk of her volunteer work has been is at previously mentioned Malnutrition Center in San Juan, Guatemala. She has visited and worked at the center several times and plans to go back again. She helped care for over 100 children in the center. The majority of the children are malnourished and underweight. Most of them have been at the center for at least 1 year, some more than 2 years. This remarkable young lady helps bathe and feed the children, clean their toys, and wash dishes. She reflects on a certain young boy who will forever stay in her heart. Christian was the first baby she ever picked up to give a bath. He was 1 year old and very malnourished, so skinny that she could see his ribs and his spine. But Christian took liking to this nominee. He wouldn't let anyone other than her hold him. He wouldn't eat for anyone but her, and had a true connection. She would sit and cry until someone picked him up. She says, quote, "It broke my heart to see him so lonely and sad." Yet, she was determined to make him smile before she left the center and come back to the States. She tried everything she could do, but nothing would work to make him smile. Alas, it was a game of peekaboo that helped a small smirk emerge. And after 10 minutes of peekaboo, Christian was smiling and giggling. That moment says, this young woman will forever stay in her heart. The judges in this category of music saw something special about this nominee. They said she is a quiet and humble student who blew us away with her passion, drive, and vision for her future. When asked if she would consider returning to our area after the collegiate studies, this nominee had no hesitation in answering. She plans on returning to our community after college and opening an occupational and music therapy center to help handicapped children. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Music is Nicole Froelich from Graydon Christian School. Nicole's mother, Lisa Freeman, will be accepting the award tonight on her behalf.
I was never very skilled in the areas of music or sports, says this nominee in the category of science. But one skill I do adeptly possess, I have used to help those around me. I have acquired this skill through my life experience, through my unique background and humble upbringing. What is this skill? The ability to recognize a need, analyze that need, and to find the most practical solution. As this nominee gained leadership positions at his school, church, and community, he found ways to best fulfill this skill's purpose inside and outside the academic system. He formed Academic Advancement, a tutoring program by students for students. The idea was approved by the principal, embraced and encouraged by teachers, and enjoyed by who needed it most, struggling students. As church youth group leader, he participated in Good Samaritan, a nonprofit organization that helps provide shelter and supportive services to those in need of basic essentials. The nominee says, after seeing the impact we had on the less fortunate, my drive and passion to make a difference in my community was accelerated. This passion to make a difference, this passion to be truly grateful for what is mine by offering my time and service. This passion to solve a problem others see or unachievable is my skill. Even though this nominee says while honors, rewards, and recognitions are not everything, we want to at least list a few accomplishments of this humble young man. He was awarded the Anne Frank Humanitarian Award for Outstanding Community Service, was named Sunshine State Scholar, is one of the National Honor Society and academic teams, and is Bible Club president. In 2009, he helped lead a humanitarian mission trip to La Ceiba, Honduras. The translator that was supposed to accompany the group never appeared, so this nominee was able to use his native tongue to serve as the group's translator for the entire mission. They handed out food, clothing, and Bibles, but this nominee couldn't help but notice the obvious sickness some of the children had, such as bloated midsections resulting from bad water, blackened hands and feet from diabetes gone untreated, open and infected sores, and fleas jumping from leg to leg. It was at that moment he realized why he wanted to seek a career in medical science. He concludes by saying there is nothing in the work more fulfilling or valuable than having a positive impact on someone's life. The value of money fluctuates, knowledge will eventually be forgotten with age, but having a positive impact on a person's life has eternal value. My dreams and goals are not easily attainable, but it is the reward awaiting that makes the difficulty of them bearable. It is no surprise that the science department chair says this about this remarkable student. He is a very promising young man. No matter the science, biology, chemistry, anatomy, or physics, he excels at all of them. He truly is a gentleman and a scholar. He will make you, as he had everyone at his school, very proud. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Science is Santiago Bejarano, Cometa High School.
Social sciences. The student nominee in the category of social sciences says they have always had an affinity for history and that it comes comfortably to them without restraint. Listen to what they have to say. Quote, "With the reality of adulthood slowly approaching, I begin to prepare myself for what is to come. My tools, history and language, my medium, words, my purpose to influence minds and souls. I have a strong conviction that whatever I do in my life, be it teaching, marketing, politics, or engineering, will be greatly influenced by my love for the social sciences. The Language Arts Department chair says that this nominee is dedicated to learning, committed to teaching others, and that they find more pleasure in unraveling the mystery of history than any other student they've known. Born and raised in Columbia, this young man struggled with English when he arrived in the United States, but his passion to succeed helped him embrace and study the language and history, eventually perfecting it. He is an active member of the Technology Student Association, an AP scholar, a member of the academic team, has played varsity soccer for 4 years, and tutors Spanish to students after school. At the same time, teaching them about Latin American history. He also says he is an active member of the stock market. He has his own E-Trade account and says he uses this money to invest and learn about how the economic, global, and national markets function. But it is this young man's enthusiasm for the history where he shines brightest. During his junior year, he noticed that his school did not offer an AP European history class, a class in which he very much wanted to take. He returned senior year with one goal in mind: to make an AP European history available to everyone in his school. Not having the administrative power to make this happen, he was a little discouraged until he had an epiphany. Why can't I organize a group to study European history? This nominee asked. Or better yet, why can't I teach the class? Yes, teach it, but how? Are you qualified? You don't need to be qualified to love history. Plus, I passed the national exam. And more importantly, I have the desire to teach others. The principal and administration had no opposition and were very supportive. This job of teaching a class was more complex than he originally anticipated. Thinking he was just giving lectures, he realized that it goes into teaching, the research, planning, organizing, quizzes, grading. He says, I praise my teachers now who have to deal with that every single day. This nominee tells us that he has 3 goals for his class. First, to prepare them to pass the AP exam. Second, to understand the importance of what they are learning. And third, for the class to see history for what it is: awesome. This exceptional young man says he finds great pleasure in knowing what he can use that is such love and such positive and productive matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Social Science is Andres Diaz from Braden River High School.
The judges in the category of speech and drama say that the nominees' empathy and sincere selflessness were very impressive. They said seeing a young adult with such a passion for giving back to humanity was extremely refreshing. Mature beyond her years and determined to make a difference, this student has built an impressive educational resume and has volunteered countless hours serving her school, community, and church. She is secretary of Drama Club, a member of National Honor Society, Key Club, and All-County Honor Choir, youth leader at her church, and a member of her school's Performing Arts Academy. Yet the biggest eye-opener in volunteering, she says, has been homeless ministry. While her peers are starting to celebrate their weekend, this young lady spends Friday nights in front of the courthouse with a bag of hot dogs slung over her shoulder. She and 5 other dedicated young adults walk the center of the courtyard to start their weekly ritual of bringing hot dogs, water, laughter, and most importantly, hope to the homeless people in Bradenton. In her own words, she says, every Friday I am surrounded by a mass of men, some high or reeking of alcohol. But I stand with a red plastic bottle and a smile as I squirt ketchup onto the hot dogs of men that used to be strangers but are now my friends. Do we help these people? I desperately hope so. But I do know that this ritual has made a difference in me. What she learned from these nights on the streets is what she intends to carry with her for the rest of her life. We are all human. We all have potential to be something incredible. As she says, these homeless people carry inside them hopes, dreams, failure, problems, and pain. So do I, but I have a home, a family, and friends who support me. They do not. This young lady's teacher has this to say about her. The high regard this nominee holds for knowledgeable pursuits and her appreciation for each person provides a refreshing respite from a world too often ignorant and cruel. She shows great leadership, a genuine empathy for others, and an uncommon passion to positively influence the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Speech and Drama is Elizabeth Pratt, Manatee High School.
Vocational. Through their involvement in FFA, Future Farmers of America, this nominee in the category of vocational has strived to better their school and community, increasing awareness of the importance of agriculture in daily life. In almost a decade of teaching, the school agri-science teacher says she has never encountered a young person with as much drive, organizational skills, and determination as our vocational nominee. The teacher describes them as an exceptional and irreplaceable student, caring, kind, bright, and well-spoken. This young lady has used her leadership skills to assist in increasing her FFA chapter's involvement in community service activities such as Adopt a Shore, Agricultural Literacy Day, Recycling Roundup programs, and Adopt a Family. She also began her chapter's first parliamentary procedure team, leading them to 3 consecutive first-place wins and the opportunity to compete at the state level. She has taken on the responsibility of competing in different career development events, including horse evaluation and vegetable evaluation. And through her veterinarian classes in school, she secured a volunteer position at a local animal hospital. A year later, she was offered her current paid position as a veterinary assistant. It was during her term as vice president and president of FFA where her passion for leadership and service were ignited. On behalf of her school, she traveled to Tallahassee with members of the Manatee County Farm Bureau to meet with state senators and representatives in mutual advocacy for agriculture. She gained the ability to connect with other statewide members of FFA, creating a multifaceted network of people just as passionate as she. This nominee states, quote, "The responsibility of representing a chapter of over 100 members to 2,000 students at my school and the hundreds of faculty was formidable. But the burden seems light upon my shoulders compared to the rewards that I have experienced. My involvement has led to my continued interest in the animal science field, as well as understanding the interdependency among more government, state, and national FFA and media communications. The agri-science teacher we mentioned earlier adds this, and quote, "This student will no doubt be very successful in her future occupation as a veterinarian surgeon and as a contributing member of her community," end quote. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2012 Golden Herald Award in Vocational is Emily Melcory. Braden River High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Golden Herald Award winners. And it's not over yet. I'm not sure that the nominees were able to hear everything that we were saying earlier, but we still have something that you may win. So hang in there. We have a very special moment in our program tonight, as previously mentioned by Mr. Turner earlier. 2 nominees will be randomly selected now and awarded a $1,000 cash scholarship in memory of Brad Borsheim. Here to select these lucky students is Ken Larrabee, the IT manager of the Bradenton Herald. This is for anybody that was nominated, not just these lucky winners up here, but Ken? So this way you can, stay involved, don't go to sleep, pay attention. Ken, share with them a little bit about Brad.
Well, not only did Brad work for me for 5 years at the Bradenton Herald, he was a great friend. I miss him every day, and so does everybody that worked with him at the Bradenton Herald. I know he's up there looking down at us with his brother-in-law, Bruce, saying, "Evie, you did good." So that's it. So let's.
How about a little drum roll up there? Can you hit a little drum roll for us? That was a very little drum roll. All right, let's see. Can you see that?
Yeah, Kelsey Long.
Oh, okay. Get in there real close so she can hear it.
Kelsey Long, Lakewood Ranch.
See, looky there. You're $1,000 richer there. How about that? Just hang right here. And one more.
Let's see.
Oh, another new one. Here you go. Get real close.
Claudia Perez, Bayshore.
Now, what was the likelihood we'd get 2 new ones? That was great, y'all. That was what we were hoping for. Congratulations. How about that? Yeah. All right. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Wow, that's awesome. I want to thank METV once again. Mr. Charles, awesome as ever. We appreciate you so much. And band presentation services for the beautiful stage. It's awesome. Golden Herald nominees and award winners will be featured in a full 2-page special in this Sunday's edition of the Bradenton Herald. Plus, you can check out photos on tonight's event at bradenton.com. So thank you once again for being here tonight. I want to say to you students, once again, on behalf of all of us in the community, thank you for making good choices, and thank you for being people with a servant's heart. Thank you for giving back. You cannot imagine how much it means to those of us that watch you grow up from little kids to the young, outstanding young people that you are today, and are here to be able to congratulate you for the wonderful choices that you've made. And parents, as Mr. Delalo said earlier, you really did a good job. Thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, Bradenton Herald. Hold on just a minute, because they'll be coming up to take pictures. Okay? How about that? It wasn't over, was it?